What's going on, guys? It is Ranger Flam. Welcome everyone to Beatless episode 16. Today we had a lot of stuff happen this episode. If you're reading, the title of this video, we had a very big and important character die, which I'm actually completely shocked, but we are into that new arc of Beatless. And what I mean by new arc is that we have a new opening today as well, which I will talk about first before the episode. So new opening. I've been finally waiting for this. We had these intermissions, we had the episodes, technically it's episode 16, but if you look at it, it's episode 14 because intermissions are recap episodes. We're also going to be getting another one here next week, which is completely stupid. But either way, I want to talk about the opening. So the opening, I've been waiting for this. Like I said, I feel like Beatless has been out for a while. I think it came out in January and it's already May. So I've been waiting for this, and I feel like I really want it to be better than the first one. But the first one, music-wise, beats it. I feel like 100% for me. So the new music we get is Truth by Trisale. And this is just my opinion about anime. This is my opinion about openings, is I feel like you gotta get those hype music. If you get that hype music, it really brings you in, and it's like, I am ready for a new episode of a series, whatever you're watching. This one, though, it's not bad. And I always say this about anime music, for example, like Tokyo Ghoul's Unravel. I didn't like it at first, and it's my all-time, almost my all-time favorite, anime opening or even music in general. So I'm still going to give it a chance. I feel like next review of this series, I will have a more in-depth kind of view of if the song's good, the visuals. The visuals of this opening, though, I will give them credit. I feel like the visuals are 100% better than opening one. Usually what we get is kind of like, hey, it shows Aruto, it shows Lacey, it shows Kengo, it shows Kouka, etc. like that. We know all the characters to cast, but in my opinion, it didn't really feel like an opening. It felt like an end to a movie. Just watching all the way through it, it looked like it was like after you're done with an episode, I guess an ending, you could look at it. It looked like an ending. But either way, the song was meh. The visual was good. We didn't get any new information, because sometimes, in anime, we'll get, say, a new clip here or there of what's going to be happening. We don't get that. It's just the characters introduced. We see old clips of previous episodes bunched in for this opening, so we don't get anything new right there, which I guess is kind of good, because then that kind of surprises us going into this anime, and is like, hey, this happened. This is a really cool part. Oh my god, this person died. So I guess they're kind of leaving it a secret right there, because we do get a big thing in this episode that that we didn't get in the opening, or the opening didn't spoil us whatsoever, which is a good thing. Anyway, I'll get into today's episode. So today's episode, it focuses on Kouka's character. And it really does. This is Kouka's episode. And I feel like I said, we get that throughout a lot, just kind of focusing on one character, one individual. For example, we're focusing on Gosh right now in Black Clover. It focuses, like I said, on her character. At the start, we see Lacey giving her this briefcase. We see them working together, which we've seen them working together, time and time again. Really, it mostly started at the airport scene, which was a couple episodes back. And now we see that Lacey gives her, this suitcase. Something's in it. We have no idea what it is. I feel like it's going to be something bad, because knowing for Kouka to survive, she's got to do terrorist acts and, to destroy buildings and etc. And, we get that in this episode, which I will continue off more later. But I want to start off with this kind of flashback with Kengo. This flashback in today's episode of, I guess the students, the students of Aruto School, or just Aruto in general, learning about HIEs, learning about Hagens. Hagens, made these HIEs that, it's from level 1 to level 5. If HIE is level 1, it has difficulty problems, it'll malfunction, it will be destroyed. But then if it's level 5, it has superhuman abilities, which we've seen from Mr. Watori's standpoint of, HIE surpassing human intelligence. If we continue down this road, then humanity will never be the same again, or completely gone, which I guess is a throwback to that. We even see Hagens that even thinks that humans are ones that look like dolls, or HIEs, or just something different. So we see a big story towards that. I feel like, I don't know why it might be stupid of HIEs versus humans down the road. I don't think that will happen. That's what Erica Burrows wants, though. That we see in this episode, we've seen her time and time again, that she wants a future of Mr. Watori not having to see, of, these types, being destroyed or fighting each other, showing the world that this can cause chaos. That's what she wants. We even see her, in this episode of her talking about Kouka, that the antibody network won't help you. You're just going to die anyway. We get the big thing from Kouka in this episode as well, is her opening the suitcase. This is a thing that Lacey gave to her at the start of today's episode, of her having these, camera drones. And when she started up the camera drones, it's a live stream. and she wants everyone around the world to listen to her message. You know, she's going out with a bang, but she wants to take a really serious note to humanity, because knowing her character and knowing like her build and like what her purpose is to help humans beat their competition, which we know that she wants to get rid of other HIEs, you know, for humanity just to be, you know, humanity. No HIEs evolved or anything like that. And her message is clearly to state, you know, to everyone that you can't trust them anymore and that they should all be gone and rid of. And hopefully you get this message and you understand what she learns that about Kengo, and we see a really big change from her. This could probably be the same thing, or even be a feeling that we all know throughout Beatless, that she actually really cared about Kengo, knowing like every other human being out there or any HIE, she was the only one like that actually have, you know, Kengo's feeling. You know, she was the only one that understand what Kengo was going through and that they are the same. So she's going into this random building. I thought she was actually going to be attacking Meme Frame this episode, but she goes for Mikoto, which is the one that she destroyed, you know, in the office building. I think it was like episode 5, somewhere really down the line when she was attacking this, because, you know, Mikoto was the one to control other HIEs. You know, she was the one that was, you know, the mother computer that we've seen in the previous ones of just the HIE town. So we see Kouka destroying her yet again, and then we get to the part of, you know, Meme Frame or even the army or the police attacking Kouka. So from, you know, Rio and Methody's objective and their feature is destroy every single red box, and now they have the opportunities. So we see Kouka going with her message. She's trying to bring, you know, humanity on her side, or just to kind of listen to her message even though she is going to die. And it definitely was the most badass scene of Beatless. It was definitely the better fight scene. I like this, and she definitely did go off with the bane. And it's really sad to see this part happen in the anime, just because, like I said, I feel like she's like the third character, like the third main character, and I feel like it's gonna come down to 2 red boxes at the very end. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. You know, Kouka going out right away. I feel like the next one is gonna probably be Marriage or Saturnus, Snowdrop, and then afterwards it's gonna be Alacia versus Methody. I don't know why I'm gonna call that right now for the future of this anime, just because, you know, it is confirmed for 24 episodes, and, you know, this was episode 16 or episode 14, whatever you want to look at it, so we still kind of have a long ways to go. But I feel like, is Erica going to, you know, get her desire? Like, are the red boxes going to verse each other and completely destroy themselves? Because I feel like the future going right now, or the side, is going towards Erica Barrow's favor, or I guess Saturnus or Marriage. So we see her go off. Kouka is dead. It's a very sad thing as well. We also, at the end of the credits of today's episode, we actually see from Aruto that Kengo is arrested as well, and a big character change. This is the biggest, you know, decision I think Aruto has to make in his life right now. So we know that Kengo, he was part of the Antibody Network, which is, I guess, a terrorist group. This is the ones that, you know, that are out for the police. You know, the police is looking for each individual that is part of this network, and Kengo is arrested. And Aruto now had to pick, and his side to pick is, if you don't help Kengo, if you don't help one of your best friends that you knew for a long time out, then you'll be fine and you'll be with Lacia. You know, you'll have a future with her. But if you go and save your friend, that means if you save him, you have to go into hiding and you cannot see your family ever again. So the big turnaround of today's episode is Aruto not do anything. Does he not save his friend? Does he just stay with Lacia, his sister, have contact with his dad, and just live a normal life? Or will he be a guy to go on the run? And I think we know from Aruto's character that he is going to go and save Kengo no matter what, even if he's on the run all of his life. So that was today's episode of Beatless. I really enjoyed it. For this episode, it really deserves an 8.5 out of 10. I'm so sad that Kouka's character is gone. Is she gonna come back? I don't think so. I think this is one of the episodes where it literally, she went out with a bang. She went out with a bang, and she is going to be a character to remember, I feel like, you know, in this series. And, like, just by the 5, you know, types, I felt like she might have been, you know, the third one after. Like, the last 2 standing, of course, are going to be Methody and Lacia, but I'm just surprised that they killed her off so quick. But either way, I hope that you guys all enjoyed my review here today of Beatless. You know, I'm on time. I'm sorry that episode 15 took so late. I do apologize about that. But either way, I'll see you guys next Friday for another Beatless review. Comment down below, guys, what your favorite part of today's episode was. Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. But either way, we'll see you guys next time, and hope you all enjoyed. Much love, and hope you have yourselves a wonderful day.